Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live readings. I actually forgot to put it. I am booked. There's no more bookings. So I got to put that. Yeah, wait, what should I put here? I am booked. I am fully booked. Yeah, sorry, everyone. I am looking. Maybe I should put something else. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta think about that. But do you think I should put anything else, Metatron? Oh, he has a message. Booked. Booked. Yeah. Scroll. Okay, there. Easy. Hold on. I swear I'm clicking it. Oh, there. Yeah, I'm fully booked, everyone. Um, hello. So I have my five. There's five bookings to stay. I couldn't do any more. Actually, I technically could. I just didn't want to do anymore, so I closed it. So I only have five today. Let's take a look here. Sorry, I'm like, they're filling up my heart with energy right now. Oh, that's my little baby. Anyway, let's start. Let's just start. Let me see if there's anything I need to say. I don't think so. I should have live readings up tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Next Sunday. If you are interested in that, you can check out next Sunday. You have to book right away. I close them. I just I just close them. I just don't. I kind of have that feeling sometimes. So if you are interested, make sure you book early. All right. Hello, Bobby Oracle and Nuance, and hey, Kim. Okay, let's take a look here. The very first person that we have is going to be, oopsie, Aya S. Okay, let's take a look here. Oops. Okay. So we're going to be at 2 minutes and 20 seconds for Aya. Beautiful. All right. Let me set the clock. Okay. So let's see what we have here. It's interesting. Okay, so who's gonna be answering our questions today? Saint Germain will be, and Metatron. All right. So there's a guy I am no longer in touch with. I'm wondering if he regrets anything with us. I do see some regrets here, Aya, for this person, but there is definitely a block here that's keeping them from feeling their regrets more intensely. It feels like it's something that I want to say either their moms told them or someone that they kind of took it to heart, where it's like you just need to let something go, or I don't know, maybe if it's meant to be, it will be something like this. It's so crazy. I'm not saying it. Do you have the exact phrasing? If it was supposed to be, it would have been something like that. So I feel like this is someone who's spoken to about you to people in their life. But I feel like this is something that that person always said, and this is something that is keeping them from feeling the regret. One of the things that Metatron is saying is that what humans tend to do is they kind of like to shrug off, right, any responsibility to take control of their life and go after what they want. And this is someone who doesn't want to feel the guilt that they have. There is a lot. There's a more, though. They feel some. They feel about, I want to say 10 to 15%. The other is it's hidden by that block to do with this person not wanting to accept that they can change things. Yes. So it is that that block is still there. It's not really going anywhere, and it comes from, I want to say, I swear, it feels like a mother. That's how I heard it anyway. Of it from their mother, and it's a belief system. It's a false teaching, right? And those false teachings are an SOB, right? Because they suck and we don't even recognize because they've been in us for so long, or we've been believing them for so long. Oh my God, my internet. Sorry about this, by the way. I'm sorry about that. I hope it's fine. I didn't reboot my internet. I was busy. Anyway, I think you'll be fine. Anyway, but because of those belief systems, this is someone who's just not going to be feeling that guilt. I actually want to should I? No. Is everything good? I hope the sound's fine, everyone. At least anyway. Let's see. Sorry, got the answer to your next question. Should I just keep going? I hate seeing it with like one dot. Anyway. Okay, just making sure. I know when I play it back, it always sounds fine. But yes, I do feel like you took like what you did for the choices for yourself. Is choose yourself and do what's best for you. It is important um that you keep following that, but they do get that to a certain extent. But this is someone who's looking at things like you did this because it wasn't meant to be, not like you did this because of why of that reason, of you choosing yourself. Are you choosing to be I want to say for your sanity, but it's hard to say what you. It's the feeling I have, but they're not really seeing it that way. It's that belief system again that's popping up. It's the biggest problem right now. Metatron says that these are problems that people have that keep them from their sovereignty. Right. This is someone who's just not quite ready to, what is the word, take the necessary actions, and they're using that belief system as a scapegoat, or as a reason why it's not going to stop for now. I don't know if normally these belief systems, they stay in us. Most people don't challenge them, right? And this is my I guess my question for you, or something that you may want to hear. Make sure you challenge yours. If they're real, if they're truthful, then they will then they won't crumble, right? They will stand the test of time. So just be on the lookout for that. I just want to say that anyway. Will I see him again? A Metatron gives me a no right now. It has to do with this. I do feel like there could be a chance meeting, but even then, it feels like the probabilities are significantly low, right? Significantly low is what I want to say. But I was like, why am I leading it with significant? Anyway, I digress. Can you give me any time frames? He wants to say next summer would be a potential, but even then, I feels loose. Like it feels very loose, the probability of this. So I just want to make sure making sure your expectations are clear. Next summer, June seems to be a period, but even then, I would not hold my breath. Okay, I would not hold my breath. Okay, let's see. I'm wondering if I will get a raise by next year. Yes, but it's way smaller than it should be. There is what is currently happening for you, Aya, is you are moving towards something better for yourself. And I know that you may want a bigger raise, right? I know that you may want to have a lot more money, but it might hold you in a place that you don't belong. So so often, right, in life, we'll get a raise maybe, but it'll be small, or it won't really make a difference. And I feel like that's actually going to be the case. I do see it. I actually see them really small. I honestly want to say it might be smaller than other people who are getting raises, and that's the feeling I have. It feels like it's like I don't know. It just really does feel like that. Not enough. And what Metatron wants to say about this is that life is leading you down a new path. When we resist those paths, right, that's when things don't go great for us, right? So I want to say keep your eyes open to that. Keep your head up for those opportunities and take them. One of the things that they are saying that you're learning to believe is belief itself, right? Believing in you, believing in taking that jump, that leap, being caught. That seems to be one of it's your Achilles heel currently, but it's something that they would really love for you to work on. They say you can do it for smaller things, and then when your mind starts to see, oh, when I take a leap like this for something small, it works out. So you can work your way towards something bigger. This is key for you now. I feel like doing this a little bit at a time is going to help your mind, right? See that you are caught by things, that no, there's a safeguard, there's a safety net. It's kind of like I'm seeing someone on a tightrope jump, and there's that safety net at the bottom, right? That's what you that's what we always have. Everything, one of the things that I have noticed just throughout my whole journey is no matter what bad thing happens to me, the beams of light work for the highest resolution solution, right? So things, even though it worked out bad or it didn't, I got rejected. It happens actually a lot, by the way. It's very typical for me, but just the rejection is my thing. And the beings like constantly rework it, and they move me along like that. And that's kind of what they want you to just start to see, feel, and believe. That seems to be the key one, because when you get that, like, oh, this door closed, another one's gonna open up better, the same or even better. And that's the truth. That's actually the truth, by the way. It's what they want to tell you, but you need to learn to believe it. That's the point. All right. How would I go start? Yeah, how would I go if I start doing my job independently outside work? There is a strong recommendation for that. I don't know if you'll be doing this forever, but I feel that you need to like strike out on your own. Is there anyone that helps for this? There are two, actually three beings that are stepping forward to help you. We have the deity Ganesha, who steps forward to remove your blocks and to abundance. There's also a block to you taking a leap. There's a block there, so he says he will be the one to step forward to help you. We have the second being, his mother Mary. She's quite good at money. I know it may not seem that way. I know it may not seem that way. I don't know. I've never really associated her with like true abundance, but she truly has it. She has access to that. The ninth ray, which is the purest form of abundance. She's actually very in tune with that. She's very good at that. And the third one, who was the third one that stepped forward? Oh, Master Voslo. Also very, very, very good at abundance. So yes, they do recommend you strike out on your own, but do it with the assistance with the beings of light, and you can't fail. And even if something closes, it would be things will work out just fine. And that's actually really the truth, by the way. I cannot stress that. And I know it sucks when stuff closes, and I know the situation with this person not great, right? But another door is going to open if you're willing to look, and they would love. It's like that you need to make sure you're practicing this, where when a door closes, what's the next one? Because that's going to get you far in life. It doesn't get you far when you sit there at that door complaining or regretting or crying over it, right? You can cry if you want to, right? But make sure you are still when you're ready, moving forward. And that's the point. That's the experience that they want for you. All right. Okay, let's see. I don't know what this means. It says Uni GD. I don't know. I know what that means. Is there any other messages for Aya right now? Let's see. Now, sorry, I do have a masculine energy stepping forward for you from your. I don't know. I have a masculine energy two steps forward for you. Who are you, and why are you stepping forward for Aya? It is an ancestor. It's strongly an ancestor, a masculine ancestor. The reason why this person steps forward for you is they wanted in their life to become, I want to say, independent financially, but strike out on their own, lead a life from that perspective. They were never really able to do that. They would love to help you in that way. Can I have a name for you? I have a name, but it's not English. Sorry. Can you spell it? I think I got it. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I have it. It's an odd name. I don't know how you spell this. I'm gonna put it in the thing for you. You can do what you want with this, but this person is the one who steps forward for you. That's the name of this person. I have no idea how to spell it. I don't know. That was crazy. That's real crazy to me. But the names have been they've been giving me them their normal names, but it's hard. I don't have a way to pronounce that anyway. So that's who I have stepping forward for you. Is there any messages that you have for Aya this day? Believe in yourself. One of the things that this person sorry, I don't know how to spell, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Is they're saying that one of the things that they really wish that they saw was the I want to say how things worked out, but the math of it, right? Every time, it's we are living in a math equation. This is what it is, right? So the math always works out to be positive, to be even, to be nice, right? Conducive as well, right? To the life that we want to live. And what he is saying is that he really wished that he could see that when he was alive, because then he know that if you take a leap, you get caught like that. Boom, you find what you're looking for. Let's say you really need money to come in, and then lo and behold, money pops in for you, right? There's stuff like that is what he's saying. He really wished that he could see that, the math of it, of it all, and he wants to help you see it. And that's what I was bringing up earlier. But he is saying that he's the one to help you with this, okay? That's it. I believe that's the only thing I have for you, all right? Any other beings of light that wish to step forward? Ganesha, again, steps forward for you. Is there anything that you have, Ganesha? You want? No, he will help you with abundance and opening up portals to abundance as well, is what he's saying when they're necessary. I think you're going to need a little jump start when it comes to starting your own business, and he will be there to help you. So I just want to, he just wants me to say that to you. Know that there is, if you follow your heart, you follow your gut, you will be supported in that. No matter what, you're going to be supported no matter what path you take. You might as well take the one that's going to be amazing and interesting. So that's your choice, obviously. But I'll leave it there. I want to thank you, Aya. I do appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Let's move to the next person. Alrighty, so we're at Beth now. Let's take a look here. Ooh, oh, sorry, Betsy. Betsy. Sorry, I don't want to type that again. Anyways, let's see. We're at 3:21 for Beth. Beautiful. Let's start on this. Okay. So I have had many losses and for several years cannot get back to myself, and I desire a motivation to embrace life. Interesting. One of the reasons why you've been having unsuccess here, or you've not been having success here, is you've been trying to move on without dealing with the past. Yeah, that's what they're guiding me to do for you. We can call for all your people that you've lost, and then we can heal the connections. We can give resolution. We can resolve conflicts, and I do feel conflicts that have not been addressed with these losses. And all of these things will help lift you up into a higher vibration. So that's actually what we're going to be doing to fix this. All right. So Beth C, remember Beth C, all I need you to do is to close your eyes, and I want you to sit in a comfortable position. I want you to feel the soft velvetiness of your eyelids. And I want you to feel the subtle energy surrounding you. You're going to call forth the crystalline energy at the center of the earth, and you're going to move that crystalline energy into your chakra system to the count of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Whew, sorry, your heart's heavy. We'll do it again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Breathe more of that crystalline energy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, the heaviness in the heart. Oh my God, so much. It's like, wow, what's going on here? We're going to invite the energy from the loving light intelligence from the great divine director. Ooh, the air came up, yes, to move down into your chakra system. And when the earth energy and the sky energy meet, they meld and they form a beautiful signature in each and every one of your chakras. I want you to breathe that divine director energy in. So the count of 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Thank you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now both earth and divine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, the heart. The heart is like, ow. It's like my heart's like I can feel the pressures that are keeping your heart from expanding. Oh, yeah. So we're going to call forth your higher self now. Your higher self to step forward. And then we're going to call forth all the people you have lost, whether they've been lost to death or whatever, right? We're going to call all of them, all the people that you have lost in your life. I have 20 now popping. Oh, there's some past life stuff coming through as well. All right. All the people that you have lost from this life and all other lifetimes, I want you to call upon them with your higher self. Whew, sorry, this is gonna. Sorry, I gotta hold the crystal to ground myself. Sorry, it hurts. I want you to repeat after me, Beth. I'm sorry. I love you. I miss you. This is important that you say this. It's been hard without you. I've had trouble without you in my life. Ah, I see. Oh, I know what they're going to do for you now. It's also important that you say, I've had a hard time seeing a bright future for myself as well. I want you to say, I forgive myself. I forgive all of yous. And can you help me with this? And the people that step forward, we're at 22 now, by the way, make that very clear. They surround you and they are putting you in a sphere. It kind of reminds you of the quantum healing sphere that I have that I'm going to be selling soon. It reminds me of that as the sphere is going around you and it's clearing up all the debris and blockages that are here. They say that they're sorry. Your root chakra is being especially impacted by the sphere that they're placing. It feels like I don't know if if you just had losses one after another, but it created instability in your root chakra and you've been unable to feel safe enough to do anything. So you've not been, why things are like not shifted for you is to do with that root chakra. You've not felt safe enough to create any kind of change in your life because change was happening without your permission, without your say, and it feels crazy to make more change for yourself. So they are fixing the root chakra itself. So as allow the energy to just flow through the root chakra and then the lower chakras. They are moving the energy into the heart now as well. They're placing some kind of I want to say some kind of technology that's going to be digging into the heaviness of your heart and extracting all that good stuff that's there, or all that bad stuff, to get the good stuff out. All right. So we're just going to release that. Beautiful. I want you to release it with love, forgiveness for all, yourself included, and all the people that have hurt you and all the people that you've lost, all that stuff. Release everything now. So open up 2 doors here. And we invite all that energy to leave you. All right. Your energy feels very dark, by the way. We're going to call forth the beings of light. Can I call Almora and Archangel Michael and Metatron to cleanse Beth's energy field? Yes, they're cleansing it. You're in a gold sphere now. Again, it reminds me of the quantum healing sphere. It reminds you, it looks just like it anyway, that you're currently in as they are releasing this. I feel like there also could there could be like negative energy attachments as well that are attached to you. So it's all being cleared away from this. Do the beings that have been called in for Beth have anything to say to her? We're sorry. They're saying they're sorry, they love you. It's not their fault. That's something that they need to say. I have to say it because that's what they told me. It's not their fault, and you got this. And they are going to be, again, they're focusing the energy. Like they've condensed the sphere to be more dense on you and let the energy just wash away. It's kind of like if you were to be a little kid and someone takes a bath. Someone takes a bath. No, someone gives you a bath. Sorry, like that. Yeah, someone gives you a bath. Sorry, everyone. I was like searching something like for an hour, and my brain's in that energy right now, so I'm clearing that out. But yeah, anyway, so we're just gonna let that all go. Beautiful. Is there anything else, Beth's higher self, that needs to be done? There is one more thing that they're going to give you. They are showing you, your higher self, an image of your future. It is very important that you get this. They're giving you the piece. It's not going to make sense logically to yourself, but your energy knows that that future is out there and that you can get it. I hope that makes sense. Like that, it's a very important. When our energy doesn't believe there's a future for us, then how can we move, right? So they're going to show you your future, a piece of it. And this is going to help motivate and inspire you. And that's actually, I believe that's what you want. Sorry, I turned my thing off. Yeah, motivation. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's going to motivate and inspire you. So it's very important that we do this. The sphere is going to be on you for another, I want to say another hour. So just keep that in mind. I see the third eye really being cleared up. All the chakras are actually being cleared up as well. Is there anything else that you want me to give? Beth, I will be placing, you in a pyramid. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that the Beth's higher self or any of the beings light want me to pass on to Beth to stay? There's a person that I feel you're going to really connect with. You haven't met them yet. But they're out there. One of the things that the beings that you've called in, they are going to help you manifest that person into your life. They're going to help fill in the space. It won't I'm not gonna say it won't solve anything because it's solved, right? But it's not going to you're replacing them, no, right? But it's going to help fill up some of that space in your life that you currently have. So they are going to help manifest it. I also see your dragon stepping forward to help with this as well. So I think that your dragon's saying that when you are near them or when you are on a path towards them, your dragon will give you some telepathic messages, right? It's telepathy connect to you, and it will lead you in that direction. Remember, I know that how people phrase things and stuff like that. You think things pop into your life. This is simply not true, right? We move there always. We always have, right? It's always us moving down a path towards something, no matter how it may appear logically. Nothing ever just pops into your life. Nothing. You moved there, right? So this person is someone that is going to be very, very, very important for you. But you will be moving to them, and your dragon will help lead you there. Yes, that's it. Sorry, that's the only thing that they're giving. There's a person. I want to say they are a I want to say it's a man, and I want to say like age 50 is what I kind of have, but I don't know. That's it's what I received. Okay. Um. Anyway, anyway, is there anything else for Beth? Let's see. We're gonna wrap everything up. Let's see. Metatron, Quantity St. Germain, is there anything else you want to give? No. They would love for this. For you to do a cast off ceremony. They often give this with candle, or maybe writing a letter and then you make it into a boat or something, and then you cast it into the sea. There's something like that that you need to do that they would actually like. So I healed the bulk of your issues, right? But there's still remnants of that. And how you can get rid of the remnants is saying goodbye. They would love for you to say goodbye one by one. Don't put everyone on the same paper, or don't put like that. Yeah, like just do little, maybe a boat. You make a boat and you put multiple names on it. I don't know, whatever you decide. But they want you to do some kind of cast off ceremony that will help you release all the remnants that are here. And anyone that has passed will be with you at the back. They will place one hand on you while you are releasing, so that you can actually release everything thoroughly and completely. Okay, that's it. So I got for you. I want to thank you, Beth, for purchasing. Is there any last thing that you have for Beth other than that? No, there is one thing. I think that you may be there may be fears associated with this. They're saying again, this has to do if you have lost someone, like literally. I mean, like through death. They would like for you if you were to light a candle and have a mirror, and you can have them pop up in back of you to see them. I don't know if you want to do that, but they're saying that that's possible for you. You have a connection there. So if you did want to connect more to them, or see them, um, even get messages from them as well. It's interesting. I don't know if you have any interest in the esoteric, but they are saying that there is one here for you. That's something that you could offer to someone, but you master it yourself on your own. But that is something you may want to do. So a candle, a mirror, and then you, in the back, they'll pop up, and then you would see them. We can't look at ghosts, or the deceased, right? Or beings of light, right? We can't look at them straight on, or our mind goes crazy. It just collapses and starts to panic, because it's not supposed to be real. So when we look at it through the mirror, it's funny because yesterday, the beams light, they popped up right here, and I could see it was like right there. It was real. It was physically too, by the way. And I was like, "Can I see you head on?" They said, "No, no, you can't do it. You're not ready yet." I was like, "Can I touch?" Like, "No, you're not ready to that. The mind will freak out." So it's a good way, right, to look at it in the mirror, and they'll pop up in the back of you. All right, your mind won't freak out that much. All right, from that experience, but I feel like there is fear there for you to do that. Okay, I thank you, Beth. Don't forget to. Oh, I was like, don't forget to like and comment, but never mind. Um. Oh man, is this supposed to be 13? I think so. Anyway, 2811. Let's see for the next person. Hi, everyone. All right, so we're at Marion. Gee, okay. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, Marion. Okay, let's see. Start this. Alrighty, so okay, Marion G has. I have a social media idea that I want to create, but I do need to meet people, possibly Soul Tribe, to assist me. Metatron says that the parameters, or how you are looking at things, it does require more people, right? But he's saying for you to look at this idea, for you to look at this concept in a different sort of way, and you will be able to do it with maybe less assistance, or possibly no assistance. He gives me no assistance as something that you can do technically without this. I understand, and he does as well, that we do desire to walk paths with other people, but often whenever we take people into our path with us, they don't belong there. and they don't really feel that comfortable, or they don't feel that great from the experience as we do, right? It's kind of reminds me of like retreats that I see people doing, and these people, they go to the retreat, they find the retreat amazing, and they start volunteering there thinking that that's their purpose or something like that. It is unlikely that that's your purpose, or that you can find that much fulfillment from it. And it's important to get, like, some people are meant to walk that path. It's fine, right? But us taking people with us is not the best type of situation, right? Not for them, not for us. So there is that's coming through. Is there any way that she can help, so you can help Marion meet the right people? Metatron does offer to help manifest the best possible outcome for this social media. If you are interested in that, it is something that he is actually very interested in. If you wanted to start to do it, wanted to start to walk this, he can help manifest the best possible outcome for you. So call him in. Should I write that? He's saying yes. Say I call. Sorry, I want to write this for you. Call Citron in assist. Best possible outcome. And highest resolution. Yes, something like that. So you can tweak it, by the way, but it is something like this. So Metatron does step forward to assist you with this if you are interested in that. But again, there is a need for you to look at this from different angles, and he's saying that you should be fine. I don't see you having an issue. Is there any reason why she's looking at the reason why you are attaching yourself to maybe soul family or this idea that you need people is you're afraid? Yeah, there's a lot of fear. I do recommend the fear contract, also the anger and rage contract, those two. But listen to them for 14 days, once a day for 14 days, that will solve this. But it is fear that's pushing you. It's not a place of love. And that's what he wants to bring attention to as well. Is there any other things? Yes, there is something that's attached to you. It's on the sorry, I think it's the right side of you. It looks like a negative energy, but I see it as a person, so it must be pretty sorry, it must be pretty strong if it has a form of a body. Is there anyone that steps forward to help? We have Archangel Michael stepping forward to help you. This negative energy attachment formed on you at the age of 6. I want to say it was a double whammy. I think it hit twice. So I see the age of 6, and then another instance happened at the age of 7. I want to say maybe 6, 7. I see that being a really big time for you. Some kind of caregiver that you had got freaked out, I guess, and that energy attached itself to you, and now you've been living with it your whole life. It is what's really amplifying, right, the fears that exist within you already. So Archangel Michael steps forward to help. He pushes light into this thing, and he starts to dissolve it into light. I want you to breathe in the energy of the divine and breathe out through your back into that energy, and just push that off of you and release that off of you completely. Yeah. It's dissolving it dissolved quite fast. I have a lot of power now, so it's real easy these days, but just remove that off of you completely. Archangel Michael opens a door, and he walks the energy into the door so it can be recycled or dissipates, the case maybe, as well. Beautiful. Anyway, all right, I just had to say that. All right, let's look at what's next. Is there a possibility to connect with divinely guided soul family to help me ascend in my next phase in life? There is a way. Let's take a look here. What do you suggest here for the ascension, and how? All right. One of the things that Metatron wants is to just remove a belief system that's within you. We have this idea that our soul family or our close soul ties are meant to be in our life for long periods. I don't think so, right? And Metatron's saying that often people just come in, we exchange energy with them, and then we leave very like normal. That's part of the ascension path, and it's part of how we ascend faster. I had an experience at Soul Quest, and there was I had a soulmate who works there at Soul Quest, and just being near that soulmate gave me the energy I needed so that I can actually become more of who I need to become, which is the prophet, right? I tell you this because that is how it always works. And what Metatron wants you to know is that yes, there is a way. In fact, the fact that you're looking for this is important. But it's just walking your path. These people will come in and then they will exchange energy with you. Maybe they'll stay a little longer, maybe they won't, but they'll move on their merry way, and vice versa. Or maybe stay forever. I don't know, but it's not necessary. Does it make sense? Like I feel like there's a belief that you think that you just gotta grab onto them, they'll be with you forever. No, I don't think so, right? Most of them are just coming in because they have their own path to walk. Again, it's kind of the message I gave or to your first one. You're not meant to take them on your path. Yeah, their path, your path is for you. They're not going to be comfortable there. They would want to support you, but it's for the highest good of all. Is to only the highest good of all is just usually just to cross paths with people. So I'm not saying it's always that, but it is something to just take note of. But Metatron, do you have any suggestions on how she can attract this in? Yes, there's an angel who steps forward to help you. We have is it wait it's an angel called Raziel. Raziel steps forward to help you bring in the right people, the soul family that will help you ascend faster. I want to say, I don't think are you an archangel. No, it's not. No, okay. Um, the angel Raziel is the one that's going to assist you with this. There is a sword Raziel has that Raziel would love to give you as a gift as well if you're interested in this. This will help you cut down some stuff. One of the things that this sword does, I because he gave it to me a long time ago, it helps you cut down blocks in your life really easily. So if you have a block in your life and you're like, well, this somebody's here, well, what is this? Use Archangel Angel Raziel's sword, and he will cut, and you will be able to cut through any of the blocks that exist there. There is an abundance block he gives. There's some blocks and restrictions to moving on this path that you have that you can cut through with this sword. It will what he says is that it cuts it into pieces so you don't deal with the whole thing all at once. It's like, think of it like you're trying to swallow something and it's too big, right? You have to cut it in pieces so you can take it in smaller doses. It's easier that way. So what he suggests is that you start to cut these things down and take them on bite by bite or size by or piece by piece. So it is something to do. But Archangel Raziel, how would you help? Sorry, who was it? Miriam? Sorry, everyone. Where is? Okay, yeah. How would you help Miriam? By bringing them into your life and helping you recognize when they pop up there. So it is important. That you walk the path, and then the angels will be by your side. But Angel Raziel is the one who steps forward. He's saying he will give little sprinkles, right? Of this is someone that you need to meet. This is someone you need to interact with and connect with, and these people will help you ascend faster. Okay. Raziel says that there are connections that will last longer or maybe be more on the permanent side. But I see the next two that step forward are going to be shorter in length. I honestly want to say that they may be practicing healing or something like that. And you will just be meeting them temporarily, right? And then you will move past them. So it is, that's how he's showing it to me. All right. Oh, that's right. That was the last question. All right. Is there any other guidance that you have for Marion? The guidance that you can do it. Your higher self steps forward for a message. What does Marion's higher self want to say to Marion? One of the things that your higher self wants to say is that your higher self knows that it's hard. One of the things that you can be doing is asking for more assistance from the higher self to help remove some of these blocks, also to help you see things you're not seeing properly as well. What your higher self is saying is that your higher self sees you on this maze and you're trying to figure something out, but your higher self has the answer and you can easily pull with very little effort. Your higher self is saying for you to ask your higher self for help anytime you feel confused, anytime you feel stuck, anytime you feel blocked, and your higher self will give you some of the answers that you need. I don't actually see any restrictions here as well, so I see you being able to receive it all. But your higher self is saying that it does require that request. It feels like you have a limiting belief or some kind of thought pattern that makes you think, I need to do it myself. I need to it's like you're just zoning in. It's like, why don't you just ask for some help? They're more they when you really understand how this place works, they desperately want to help us. That gives them so much purpose, and it helps us a lot as well. So keep that in mind. Your higher self wants to help you. The beings light want to help you. Have to ask for that help, though. All right, it does. It's a requirement. They have to have your permission. Okay. I think that's it. Since is there anything about the next phase that you have the higher stuff for Beth? No, Marion. I mean Marion. Sorry. For Marion. Let's see. I um I see smoother sailing here. Going forward for you. I don't really see anything like really big happening though. Whatever phase you're in, you're gonna blow through it really quickly. It just requires a little bit of that movement. Yeah, a little movement is all. Anything else the higher self wants to say? Your higher self wants you to look at yourself more properly, to see their beauty in you and to see how capable and amazing that you are. It's not completely there. I see it's somewhat there. It's like I see part of your eye being able to see the truth, but most of it is actually shrouded by some negativity. So your higher self wants you to work through that. One of the things that our human mind does is it makes us think very negatively about ourselves, right? It's really annoying, by the way. But it does this. And what your higher self is saying is you got to start removing that negative. It's like a negative shroud is how I see it. So yes, that's all I got. I want to thank you, Marion. I hope that was helpful. All right. Hi, everyone. Okay. So we are on. Oh my God, there's another Beth. Hold on. Wait a second. Okay. Oh, Beth had 2 questions. Oh, I see. I would have done them, but I didn't notice that, or I would have put you on the same one. Sorry, Beth. Beth, see again, the same person. Okay. Okay, there it is. Sorry, sorry again. Alrighties. So Beth's second one. Okay, let's take a look here. So 41. 35 for Beth. Let's take a look. Beth, you want guidance on service and purpose. One of the best places to go for your purpose is an Akasha record reading, but they say you do not need that. What do you have to say about this? Let me pull your record keepers and guides for best record keepers and guides to see. What do you have to say about best purpose right now? One of the things that they really do want you to know, Beth, is it now is not a time for you to be thinking about purpose. What you need to be doing is, oh my God, this camera. What they want you to do is actually find an equilibrium and find a reason to live and find a reason to be happy right now. I really do understand that purpose or living a life through our purpose is very fulfilling, and it's true, it is. But purpose doesn't make us happy per se, although it is fulfilling and there is happiness there. But what they want you to do is learn to find happiness in the present moment and learn to feel good and find reasons to live. I do feel that what is being highlighted again is that person that is that person that you are going to connect with as actually being very inspiring. And again, I'm so sorry about the damn camera. Anyway, as being very inspiring for you. Sorry, just to make sure. Yeah. I'm not just like assuming. Yeah. It's being very inspiring for you. So what you're going to want to do though is balance yourself out, get into a happy equilibrium. I see that you are currently dealing with a lot of healing right now. I actually see it on deep cellular level, your healing and your gut. So you're definitely going to want to work on that. One of the things that they did bring up before is using a crystal, a black obsidian, maybe rainbow black obsidian, and then you're going to draw out your negativity that exists in your tummy with the crystal, and you're going to just move it in there with your mind's eye. They would like that for you right now, but right now it's a need for you to focus on more so healing, less so purpose. And right now your purpose is to find happiness. Your purpose is to get to an equilibrium. Your purpose is to the air came out. It is to find some peace, right? And when you have settled into that peace, right, that's when you can start opening yourself up, because there is a block now to your purpose, what the record keepers gave, right? And the block is you not finding happiness, or you not being at a good place. You cannot take on other people's problems or help anyone else if you are drowning, right? It's kind of those Metatron gave an example. It's like when you're in a plane that's going to go down. and the masks come down. You have to put your own mask on before you put someone else's, right? And that's what they are saying here. Put your own mask on, and then you can put someone else's mask on. But you can't, and it's like there's no point. You know what I mean? That's what they want. That's what they want for you. Okay. Is there any other guidance that you have on this? Oopsie, I forgot to do that. Sorry, I got all confused. Anyway, is there any other guidance that you have on this? No, they want to move skiers. So what else do you want for Beth to stay? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. One of the things that they want you to address are the things that you are shoving aside. Um, I'm looking at your energy field now. I see like multiple blocks. It kind of feels like you've locked stuff in a crate or you lock stuff in a chest and you're kind of keeping it there and you are not really wanting to deal with it. This does require that. How do I how have I gotten to where I am? As I was willing to face everything, right? I was willing to I was willing to go through everything. I was willing to move through everything. I was willing to face everything. And what they want you to do now is to face some of the things that you've shoved aside. And I don't see it as being that much, by the way. I want to make that clear. I don't actually see it as being that much, but oh yeah, I did the healing earlier. Sorry, I was like, why? I was like, what, if it's not that much, why wouldn't you have dealt with it? Anyway, because of what the healing that we just did, there's not that much, but you do need to sort that out. It kind of reminds me, and this is just an example. It's not like a literal thing, but it's like you have people's stuff in your home that are long gone, right? And you kind of need to donate it, right? It's like going through all that your home, and then you're gonna put it all in a box and then donate it and let it go. It's stuff like that. That's it's not in a literal sense. Unless you feel that way. But that's a good example where it's like you just, I'm not using it, right? I'm gonna let this go, and they want that for you. But there's stuff. There's literally stuff in like some kind of chest, or I don't mean literally, but you've locked it there, and it kind of like it thumps, right? It's like check me out, and you don't check it out. Yeah, you need to open that, look through it, and sort that out. So I feel like it's feelings, mental and emotional stuff that you just need to sort out and you won't be overwhelmed this time. They're saying that you can open it, take something out, and close it, and then you can sort that out one by one until it's completely done. And again, it's kind of reminds you of cleaning, right? You clean, you do one thing at a time. You're not doing a bunch of different stuff and switching tasks. My throat started closing. You're not just switching tasks, right? You just got to do it one at a time, stick with it, move through it, and I don't see any issues, by the way, on this. But yeah. Is there any more that you have for guidance and for Beth? Yes, it has to do with people though, new connections. What do you mean by this? Oh, I didn't pick this up earlier. You are blocked to new connections right now. Can I have the Sacred Heart Dragons and the Love Dragons step forward to remove the blocks? You have a big one. It's one on your left side, and there's one on the right side. Two really big blocks that are keeping you from meeting new people as well, from just new connections in general. So we're going to remove those. I want you to see the energy swirl around you as it's obliterating the block and removing it. Oh, I see. Sorry, there's a curse. There's a curse here as well. So we're going to remove that as well. Remove that curse, send it away with love. And the person that did it, let's send them out of the energy field with love as well. Thank you. It's it's a curse of some kind. I don't know. Sorry, they have not given it to me yet, but I can see that it is, and we just remove the block. Oh, the curse created a block, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. So we were to release that, remove that with love. Again, they're placing you in that sphere. Gaia steps forward as she is going to be taking on some of your negativity on you. She's holding you like this. I don't know, sorry, it's like this. She's literally holding you like this as she's taking on some of that pain that you have within your body. Just giving you that support and that love. Yes, that beautiful love, that beautiful unconditional love. Beautiful. There it is. Whew. Again, she's focusing energy on the third eye. I felt that earlier, that third eye really being shifted, but there's again an energy going within the third eye. Beautiful. Anyway, okay, let's see. What's next? What else do you have for any other messages for Beth? You got this. One of the things that they do want for you So they're bringing something up. They would love this. I don't think you're ready for it at this very moment. It's my Phoenix transmission. Um, sorry, Phoenix. You're not ready for it just yet, but they're saying at the end of this journey, of you healing the stuff you need to heal, you're gonna want to do the Phoenix transmission, and it will obliterate all the remnants that you have that you need to release. Okay, I have it on my Patreon. You can go get it there. And it is a very powerful one. It's really good to do when we are releasing the old and we're moving into a new cycle. It's a very important one because there's always remnants or old version energy on us that was holding us back. So we need to obliterate that energy and then move on so that we can move with very little resistance and ease, right, to the next cycle, the next chapter, and the next phase of our life. So you are currently working out and working through your past, right? And once that's done, Phoenix transmission will really elevate you. The Phoenix does step forward to help you as well. It's going to be very important. I want to say in the wait, what time do you have? Maybe a month for you, but it feels like it was early next month. I want to say you'll be ready for this. It feels like that to me, by the way. It does. I want to say from November 1st to the 7th, you should be ready, right? At that time. So listen to the Phoenix transmission. Okay. I think that's it. Anything else for her? No. Just getting balance and equilibrium, putting your past in the past fully and completely. That's being clear. Again, that the ceremony to say goodbye. That's really, really, really important for you. I do feel there's some past hurts still a little bit that are there, and you're gonna have to work through. Again, it's that chest that they're bringing up one more time. It's just some past hurts that are in there, some stuff you need to deal with, and that's it. You are very afraid to lose someone. It's so clear. Again, I want to recommend the fear contract and the anger contract. Those fear and anger go hand in hand. Really, it is important. Once a day for 14 days. You get that on my Patreon as well. I will do that now, and that will help. That will really, really help start that path and that release of all that stuff, because that's what's holding you back the most. Okay. I believe I'm done. Any last thing? Sorry, I just wasn't expecting a second time. Anyway, I think that's it. Let's see. Looking one more time. Just one more time on you. No, you look good. Your energy field looks amazing now. Can we remove those off of her? Plug them into source. There we go. There is a being of light that comes down from divine who's going to be assisting you and helping you. You're going to finish off the work that needs to be done. Again, it's that sphere still, it's going back on you again. Anyway, I thank you, Beth. I hope this was helpful. And that is it. There's a being light. Is there a name for this being light? They're saying their name's not that important. They step forward to help with the finishing off the healing I just started. So I would actually start to sort out your past, right? Now. I will do the contracts now, and 2 weeks from now, you're going to be amazing, and you're going to feel a lot better. Okay, that's all I got. Okay, so I thank you. Next person is going to obviously be Kim. Okay, just want to make sure I'm looking at this correct. Okay. Yeah, so it's just like I need to make sure. It's just like the email's the same. Okay, yeah. Anyway, it's just like all right. Kim is next. Okay, Kim is next. So we are at 53. 15 for Kim. Alrighty. Let's take a look here. Sorry, let's put the time on. Okay. I'm super stressed and feeling ungrounded. Can't decide if I should get a job or work on my business. My mom's can't stand it there. Another minute. One of the things that they are bringing up again is the anger and rage contracts. I don't know if you've done them. It feels like you may have tried. You may be trying to work through your anger, but the anger and rage contract, the fear contract, and the poverty lack contract, listening to those for a consistent 14 days, but they are recommending for you about 21, once a day for 21 days, each of those contracts. It will completely reset you. I feel like that is like the key one for you right now. a lot of what's motivating you is fear. A lot of what's blocking you as well will be removed from these things, from the contracts. It's very key. Is there any other contract or any other meditation that you have? There is one that they say would be helpful for you. I don't make it. I will give you the link to it, Kim. I have used this one. It's made by Made for Love. She did her soul. Made for Love soul gave me the transmission. I was actually very happy about that, but I never made the thing. But if you are interested in this, which I highly recommend, it's the number 11. Call your power back is really being key. There's something about a man. I want to say your husband potentially that it's maybe I don't. Oh, can you explain that? It felt there's an energy here, within yourself that feels like you may need a man to do the work you need to do. I hope that makes sense. It's an odd thing. It's like there's a literal energy that says I need a man, or I need a spouse, or I need someone to support me to do what I need to do. This is your biggest block right now. Is that assumption that you need a man to do that, and what they want you to do, start to work at that. Why is that there? It's from your mother. It's from the women in your family as well. It's how they were programmed, conditioned, and trained as well. It's a pattern in ancestral lineage that you do need to break. Is there any guidance? You are going to have to go about it the hard way. They are not going to, whatever path you're on, sometimes the path that we're on isn't leading us to healing. So then I'll be able to create the shift for you. They're saying the path that you are currently on requires you doing it yourself. And what that means is that you will be able to help people through it, right? If I were to heal this, you wouldn't be able to help anyone with this because you didn't do it yourself. So I tell you this as a message because I feel like you are going to be in the future doing something like this or showing people how to do it because you did it already, right? It's how I go about everything. How do I know what I know? I did it, right? I literally have to go through everything everyone's going through so that I can actually say, I know how you feel. This is how you do it, right? So they are giving that very clearly. To call you back, but they want you to work through that pattern. It is partially why your dynamic with your mother is bad as well. You can't stand her for in that lineage thing as well. It's because you can't stand a part of yourself, right? You're mad because that part of you is saying that or thinking that or feeling that. You need to heal that. And that is a personal journey that you're taking. It's a path that you're on as well to heal this. Is there any guidance that we have someone who steps forward to help you? It is Kuan Yin steps forward to assist you if you wanted to work through these things. There is a block, and she's the master block remover. She's the one who steps forward to help you if you want to call her in and work through that. You're going to be taking those very first steps where we start working with the beings light and we just call them in meditation, and she will help you. It is important that you do this as well. Again, it has to do with a path that you're already on. I see you having taken the first steps to this. It's also important to note that because you've taken the first steps with the laws that apply to everyone, you do have to complete it, right? There's no going backwards. And that's actually part of your question, isn't it? Right? I saw you email me, or you are thinking about going back somewhere. Metatron is confirming that. I didn't read it, but I just like, oh, you just suck up the energy of it, the information. So he's saying yes, this is true. But I feel like you are thinking about going back. Yeah, there's no going back where you were. The path you're on is set, right? You asked for it. They created it for you. You're moving through it. Now you're gonna have to keep walking. There's no stopping this. So it is important you know that. There is gonna be a little bit. I'm not gonna say less help. It's not true, but they're not going to. The beings of light are not going to solve your issues for you like they may have once. They may have in the past, right? Because the path you're walking is one that requires you to learn how to do this yourself, right? So it is important that you start to unblock your intuition. If I do see a pretty heavy one, it's not completely blocked. It's about 80% blocked. You're gonna want to remove that block there. Is there anyone that helps? We have the angel Raziel who steps forward to help remove. Angel Raziel who steps forward to help remove any and all blocks to intuition as well. Intuition and inner knowing. Sorry, the air keeps coming up. Yeah. Oh, it's a real important. So Archangel, sorry, Angel. I want to keep calling it Archangel Raziel. Sorry, I don't mean that. Angel Raziel steps forward to help you with that. And there is one other thing. I will send it to you in an email. It's called the expansion. I don't make it, Catherine. Actually, you know Catherine, do you not? Catherine made it and she sent it to me, and I'm going to give you that expansion meditation, and that will be one you listen to repeatedly. I listen to it about once a week. Usually I have it's my part of my upkeep. I recommend that you take a look at that because that is what's going to help you as well, the expansion. But is there anything else? Sorry, I want to make sure I have everything. Oh, my a month in Chiang Mai, yeah, to clear my mind. Do you recommend that, Metatron? Metatron is not saying yes or no to that, going back to Chiang Mai, or going there. But what he is saying to you is that the longer you put this off, the longer it's going to take you to move through what you're moving through. So how I did it is I just go, I just do, and I just don't stop until I make it to a good place, right? And I just keep going then, right? So what you're going to want to be asking yourself is, do you want to make it through the journey, the path that you've started walking, fast or slow? That's a question you got to ask yourself. And that's what's going to help you answer all the questions that I feel you have for me. Do I want to go to that destination, that happy future, the future that I deserve, the life that I deserve fast? Or do I want to go slow? It's a real good question, and one that people should be asking themselves more, right? But this is key for you as well, and that's the thing. I feel like a lot of what is hurting you and what's taxing you are stuff that you've gotten, I want to say, guidance to heal, and you may not have followed through with it as much, or you weren't consistent enough, or you need to go back and do it again. As deep as we're willing to heal during the poverty, lack meditation, the fear meditation, or the anger and rage meditation, as deep as you're willing to heal those things is as deep as they can heal, right? If you're not willing to go that deep, they won't work, right? So that is a message for you. One of the things that I have been doing is I call my higher self in and ask my higher self to take the stuff and put it on the contract so I can void it out. It's easier that way, so that there are things that I may not identify all the time. So there is a recommendation for that from the higher self. Is there anything else that comes from the higher self? The Merkaba activation that comes forth again. I don't know if you have yours activated or not, but that is something that they are saying, your higher self is saying Merkaba activation is key. If you do have your Merkaba activated, I would actually put programs in it that help you deal with your anger or the bad feelings that you're struggling with. And I want to say removing blocks, right? Blocks to intuition, blocks to inner knowing, and blocks to guidance. Okay, is there anything else? Let me see. I think that I saw an email. Let me see. All right. They do recommend the studio. Yeah, they really do recommend that as really being key. Just so you know, I want to make that clear. One of the things that is currently happening for you, them not being supportive, it does suck and it does hurt, and I have known that well, but I didn't let my family's lack of support keep me from this path, right? And that is something that you do have to ask yourself, right? Am I letting the lack of support keep me from my path, or am I going to push through that? And that seems to be the key. One of the reasons why you seem to be drained is you're not really making that choice. When these things pop up, you need to make a choice that I'm not going to let that affect me, or I'm not going to let what they say influence my choices. It feels like there is an in between that you're trying to walk, right? Maybe and it's not helping. So getting a studio, moving out, getting some time by yourself, that is key for you. All right. Again, they really do want to highlight that Chiang Mai, what experience you had there in the past is gone. You are walking a brand spanking new path. They're saying that the path that you were on ended. You were due for a new one. That's what they're saying. Now it's like, what are you going to do about that? Are you can't walk backwards. I make this very clear. It is impossible, right? There is only forward, and you have to ask, ask yourself why you started the path you're starting on, and make sure you hold that truth. There is a good future for you. Can you tell me more about it? No. Again, you need to. They're saying this is everything. Um, it's everything that you learn to do this by yourself. Again, how do you become a way shower or a light worker? You walk the path first. And that's what happens, and you need to do it on your own merits. Do it on your own, and that's the path you're walking now. So I don't know what to tell you, Kim. It's a hard path, but one that you should be able to do just fine. Your dragon steps forward to help you if you are interested in that, working with your dragon to help remove blocks. Is there anyone else that steps forward? Sorry, there is someone. Who are they? Let's see. One second. Who is the being of light that steps forward? Sorry, her name is Lady. Lady what? Wait, that's it? It's close. It's not the same. Lady Iho, like that, steps forward to help you on this path. It's a path of balancing out your feminine energies with the path that you're currently walking. It feels like business owner, right? She steps forward to help you. She says she's quite good at this as well, learning to navigate that, because you one of the things that she is saying is something that I did not have to personally go through, which is why I don't have any way to help you on this one. But what she's saying is that when you are a woman, you have to navigate balancing out your the feminine energy, right, with that masculine energy that is business owner as well, because that's very masculine, right? She says she's the one that will help you with this. She's the one that you would call forth when you need balancing. She's saying rebalancing. That's her words. Is there anything else, lady? One of the things that she's saying that she is very good at is when you meet men who don't respect you. Very good at this. She knows how to handle those energies quite well. This is why she steps forward to help you. She's very good at this. Mask energy, when you are facing them, and they look at you and they start to look down on you and they think that you're not capable. I think that's something you're dealing with regularly, but she says she's very good at dealing with this. She knows how to handle it. She knows how to wrap it up nicely and just give them back what they give you. Basically, she's very good at that. And this energy that she has is energy that she can give to you, right, and help you learn to cultivate, so that you can actually know what to say to people when they say these things to you. It is in a pleasant yet not really a backhanded way, but it almost feels that way. Where I don't know how to explain it. It's something that I do it now. Oh, she says I do it naturally. It's just you can have it's a repartee or something like that, where you can come back quickly. She's saying that's the one that if you want, she's the one who steps forward, and you can go back, but there's no getting back the experience to Chiang Mai. Just so you know, I feel like you may be struggling to go there as well. Because there isn't any way to go back technically. You go back there, you're going to be faced with blocks, restrictions. A bunch of stuff is going to go wrong. It will repeatedly happen because the path you're on is set. You already decided. Metatron, he's saying that you may have a lot of times we choose our paths normally. We don't really know what it takes to get to where we're going. And that's often a good and bad thing is what he's saying. But right now you're kind of facing a little bit of bad, where it's like it's requiring a lot of growth from you. But you're going to get the hang of it. It doesn't seem like there's any issues here, but it does require pushing through some of the blocks that you have right now as well. All right. Yes, that's it. She's very good at that. She's the one that call forth. She says she can help place a shield on you as well, to keep it from their words hurting you so much, because that's a key one. It feels like you're very sensitive to these things, and she's saying that she can help with that too. So she's very good at, you'll be able to balance yourself out. When people say negative things to you, it gets you crooked, and very crooked, and then you get angry and you're scared and you start to lash out, and it probably ruins your whole day, right? She's saying she will help with the shield. She will help with the rebalancing, and it will help you navigate the path that you're walking much easier with her help and support. I believe that she is the second guide. The second guide, you have Saint Germain, and now you have Lady Iho, who steps forward to help you. Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. I want to thank you, Kim. There isn't anything else. Wait, is there any last thing that you have? So Lady Iho steps forward again. What do you have for her? She has a gift for you, Kim. She's placing a. It's it looks like a blue beaded necklace, but it doesn't go over you. It surrounds your throat center. She places this on you. This is going to help um, uh, protect you from words that are not true, I believe. Hold on, let me see what she says. But she places this on you. It's a shield, if I'm not mistaken. It helps keep your throat chakra in balance. I think that this is probably your worst chakra, by the way, is your throat center. Just it's probably all messed up. But it's a thing that she places around you. It goes on you. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, it's like, it looks like the rings of Saturn. But it hovers right around the throat center itself, and it hovers around you, and it will help with discernment and truth. It's something that you need a little help with, but it will also block, I feel. I know what she's saying. When you speak and it's truthful, it will pierce people's shields or their ego easily. So when you give those, you know, when you like, say stuff to people, it would reach deeper layers. All right. It is very important. All right. That's all I got for you. I want to thank you so much, Kim. That is going to be the end. Oh my gosh, wow. Anyway, I thank you all. I love you all. I take care of this, like the last reading today. Bye everyone. Bye everyone.